On this episode of 6 Months Later, we'll be taking a look at the Google Chromecast audio device, what makes it unique for a whole home audio solution, and how it stacks up against the competition in the ever-changing landscape of home audio devices. This is 6 Months Later. While connected whole home audio has been around for a while now, as fans of the Sonos brand can attest to, it's still a relatively new concept for a lot of people out there. What whole home audio simply is instead of listening to your music on your kitchen speaker or listening to music on your stereo system, you have speakers placed throughout your entire home that can play the same piece of music or the same media. Now, back in the early days of whole home audio, these systems were incredibly expensive because they were relying on wires. It wasn't until the dawn of the Wi-Fi age where you had better and cheaper alternatives to the wired home audio systems out there. As fans of the Sonos brand know, being able to play your music everywhere in your home is a luxury worth paying for. However, it is still a luxury. Sonos speakers are still relatively expensive, costing anywhere from $100 to several hundred US per speaker. There was still a huge part of the whole home audio market waiting to be filled in, and then Google came and filled it in with the Google Chromecast Audio. Released a little over 2 years ago, the Google Chromecast Audio is a Wi-Fi connected device that allows you to turn any self-powered speaker with an aux input into a Wi-Fi connected speaker that you can cast music and media to from a variety of apps like the Google Home app, the Google Play Music app, or just any app that supports Google Chromecast. You can also cast from a Google Home device, which we've done plenty of videos of on this channel and have a ton of information about all of these Google Home devices. So if you would like to learn more about those, I'll make sure to just link videos in the description or just click the card in this video to learn more. Priced at $35, the Google Chromecast Audio is a very affordable way to do connected Wi-Fi home audio, especially if you already have speakers in your home like a 5.1 surround sound system, kitchen speaker, or computer speakers that you'd like to turn into Wi-Fi connected speakers. The Chromecast Audio comes with a 3.5mm jack and a cord to plug into your speaker, as well as a power cord. It's a relatively small device and looks kind of like a shrunken hockey puck. You can cast media from a variety of different apps that support Chromecast Audio. There's not really one app you use to cast media to the Chromecast Audio like you would with Sonos. There's typically one app and you just cast media to your Sonos speaker. For example, with the Chromecast Audio, if you want to just listen to your Spotify on your Chromecast Audio device, all you have to do is go into the Spotify app or on the Spotify website on a computer, just click the cast button and boom. It's that simple. You're now casting music to your Google Chromecast Audio device. Now, like Sonos, historically, the Google Chromecast Audio has always had one slight issue. And that is, in order to use it, you really needed one of these things. You either needed a phone or another computer device to cast media to your Google Chromecast Audio. That's so 2014. In this day and age, it makes much more sense to, I don't know, use your voice. And that's why so many companies like Google with their Google Home devices are getting into the smart speaker space. Everybody is getting into this space. Apple, Amazon, Bose, Google, even Sonos are all getting into the smart speaker device market. And the reason for that is it is much easier to play music around your entire home using a speaker that is always on, always listening for its trigger word, and just ready to play whatever music you want to a group of speakers or a single speaker in your home. It's just a much more convenient solution than casting media from your phone to your speaker. Now, after 6 months of using my Google Chromecast Audio devices, I can't say that I've run into any significant problems with them. I've only ever had to reboot these devices like twice, and it's really easy to do that from within the Google Home app on a mobile device. Now, one of the things I love most about my Google Chromecast Audio devices, aside from the fact they are capable of playing lossless high-resolution audio, is the fact that I can group Google Chromecast audio devices together into speaker groups. And I can also include my Google Home speakers within these speaker groups as well. I use the speaker group feature all the time, especially in my bedroom when I want to rock out to music while working from home. I've got the Google Chromecast audio hooked up to my Bose computer speakers, and then I've grouped these speakers in with the Google Home and Google Home Max that are also in my bedroom. Now, when playing music on a speaker group, you can actually go into your Google Home app, click the volume button of the speaker group that is currently playing the media, and then the Google Home app will actually allow you to adjust the mix of your speaker group. Now, I do want to address one piece of criticism that has come up about the Chromecast audio recently, and that is, why does this thing exist when the Google Home Mini is now a thing? Like, why couldn't Google have just combined the Chromecast audio with the Google Home Mini so I could use the Google Home Mini and plug it into speakers I already have? And I totally get where this criticism is coming from, and my guess right now is that Google, at least for now, sees these two devices for two completely separate use cases. The Google Home Mini is really designed to be in places in your home that are accessible. It does have a touch interface which invites you to come up and interact with it. The Google Chromecast audio, on the other hand, is not designed to be in places that are necessarily accessible. It does not have a touch interface. It's way smaller than the Google Home Mini. You can leave it dangling off a table when it's plugged into speakers, and you simply just wouldn't be able to do that with a Google Home Mini. With the Chromecast audio and Google Home devices, Google is really setting itself up to be a really powerful player in the home audio device market. Right now, Google is one of the only companies that is able to deliver an affordable solution for buying smart speakers with smart assistants built into them with their Google Home product line, adding Wi-Fi connectivity to existing speakers with their Google Chromecast audio devices, and then grouping all of these speakers together into speaker groups and allowing you to easily cast media to them through a variety of apps, services, and with the Google Assistant. This gives Google a real advantage in this space and should make you feel comfortable if you want to go all in with Google and their devices as your platform of choice for your audio devices. I know that's what I've done in my personal life, and I could not be happier with my choice. Thanks so much for watching this review. If you'd like to see more 6 months later reviews of products, be sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel. For 6 months later, I'm Josh Tedder.